Defend yourself against DDoS attacks by hiding your true IP address with ExpressVPN, and visit my custom link expressvpn.com/ghilliemaster in the description to find out how you can get an extra 3 months free. Hey everyone, and welcome to another gtaonline video here on the channel. Today I want to talk about police vehicles, and potentially ones that we could be seeing come to the game in the next DLC. In the one newswire that we got talking about the upcoming update, Rockstar made a mention of more dispatch work coming to the game, and as you guys know, dispatch work is started from your own police cars, so there's a high chance Rockstar continues the trend of adding in some new police cars for us to own and customize. Before I get into my list though, I first want to go over the situation thus far. If you guys remember, a few years back, a list of vehicles from the now cancelled Cops and Crooks update made its rounds through GTA forums, and that list of cars is on your screen right now. The interesting thing about this list though is that we have gotten a few of these cars added in as police cars in the past couple of updates already. The Police 5 is the Stanier LE Cruiser, the Police Greenwood we got, the Police T2 is said to be repurposed as the bounty van from the last update, the Police Gauntlet we of course have, so I have no reason to believe that the other remaining vehicles on this list aren't already just made and ready to go for future expansions. I think it's very possible that we see at least a couple of cop cars from this list make their way into gtaonline in the next update. We have been getting some old school cop cars. Aside from the Police Gauntlet, they've all been pretty much old school muscle cars, so I hope in the next update they do release some modern cop cars for us to enjoy. Which is the perfect segue into the first cop car that I want, the Police Dominator GT, or Dominator GT Interceptor if you want to be fancy. We already have the Dominator FX as a police car. This would be the chance for them to bring the modern day Dominator to the police force. And it would be a hardtop variant, which means they would bring the civilian hardtop variant in the game as well, which I know a lot of people, including myself, have been asking for. I love the Dominator GT, but if there's one thing I don't like about it, it's that we only have the soft top variant. And all these cop cars will likely be expensive as hell considering they are modern day, and the Police Gauntlet is what, like $5 million as the only somewhat modern day cop car we can buy. But I would very much appreciate this car coming to the game. Up next is another fairly obvious one, the Buffalo STX Cruiser. This is one of the most common police cars that is in use in the United States, so it's kind of a no-brainer that we have a perfect Buffalo STX variant in the game that they could easily use to make a police variant out of and release it in the next update. This car was also seen in the GTA 6 reveal trailer, so we know they do have a model of it behind the scenes, and it wouldn't be the first time they added a car that we first saw in the GTA 6 trailer. Alright, let's get a little wild here. How about the Police Adder? We have never had a police supercar in a GTA game before. gtaonline already has so many outlandish vehicles that a police supercar really isn't that crazy in comparison. And the Adder is one of the most iconic original GTA 5 cars, so it would kill two birds with one stone. You bring back a classic supercar with beefed up performance, and you bring a police supercar to the game on top of that. And driving this around for dispatch missions would be so much fun. And I really hope if they don't add a Police Adder specifically, they do give us a police supercar in some form. And you already know if they do add in a police supercar, they're charging $7 million for it easily. Staying on the crazy side though, you know that new Banshee that we were getting that they teased in the initial newswire post? How about giving that a cop car variant? Yeah, that's right. A new Banshee, quite possibly the most iconic GTA car in the history of the franchise. Not only would they give us the regular version, but a badass police version to go along with it. Now that's something that I could get with, and I'm sure many others would agree with me. Moving on, it's time we get a new police bike. The cut Cops and Crooks vehicle list has a new version of the police bike and a police Bati on there. And me personally, I think a police Bati would be nice. There's a lot of potential for some awesome liveries there. And yeah, we haven't had a new police bike in gtaonline. We've only ever had that original one since 2013, so that would be a welcome addition. Although I still would like to be able to purchase and customize the old police bike as well. To end off my list, I have two vehicles. One that's realistic and one that's wacky. However, both of these are on the Cops and Crooks vehicle list here. The Police Caracara. This would be a police truck, which we do not have in the game at the moment. They are used in the real world as police cars, so it would make a lot of sense if they were to add this. And, if I had to take a guess, out of all the choices on my list here, I actually think this would be the one that is most likely to be added in the next update. It would not surprise me if they do pick this one to be added to the game. But as for my goofy pick, I'm going with the Police Panto. Also from the Cops or Crooks vehicle list, so it's likely on Rockstar's radar already. But I'm all for a meme vehicle being added, just something to mess around with your friends while using, doing police chases with the Panto, and maybe they make a new adversary mode with the police Pantos and utilize them in some way there. I think that would just be a lot of fun. Meme vehicles I'm all for, as long as they're not disgustingly overpowered like the Mark II Oppressor was, and arguably still is. Anyways, there you have it. Those are the police cars that I would like to see brought into GTAonline in the next update. Now I want to hear what cars you guys would like to have a police variant for down in the comments. Do any of your picks overlap with mine? Let me know. And if you enjoyed the video or found it helpful, feel free to leave a like as well as subscribe to my channel for more GTAonline content. I also want to give a huge shout out to all my channel members for your support. If you'd like to become a member for some exclusive perks, you can either use the join button or the link that's down in the description. And as always, thanks for watching and have a great day.